Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to import a master syllabus into your simple syllabus for your course. So the very first thing to do is step one, access the simple syllabus within your Canvas. So you're going to do that by going to the side toolbar in your Canvas course and finding the simple syllabus option. If by chance it's not there, not visible, then you're going to need to enable it by editing your course navigation settings. But most courses should have it there. So when you click on that, you're going to have it pull up. And there's going to be some things that look like they're already in there. And that's because the institution has some things set for every single course that auto-populate, but it doesn't mean that the master is already in there. You actually have to import the master on your own. So you're going to want to click the edit button, or if you don't see an edit button, it might look like a pencil icon. Once you do that, I'm going to go over here where mine is already kind of at that stage. You're going to look for the import option. Mine looks like it's up at the top, but that's just because I've squeezed both these screens onto one screen. So yours is probably going to be on the left. You're going to see the import option. And then you're going to select your term and your subject and your course. I wanted to show you what it looks like for fall 2025 when I look that up. And specifically, if I look for like this name, which is mine, you're going to see maybe one or two options. If you don't have a name there, you're going to see a list of everybody who already has their syllabus published. Um, how you know that it's a master is that there's no section number after the course number. So like this one has a section number 303. That's not a master syllabus. That's just a specific one for a specific course. This one doesn't have a section number under it and it says designer rather than instructor. That one is the master for fall 2025. If I go ahead and choose spring 2026 and I look for Math 920 without any name attached to it, you should already see the master right there. So doesn't even say designer, doesn't have a section number after it, but that's how you know that that is the master. And I'll click that. You could choose the advanced to see all the sections that are going to be put in there. Notice some of them say do not import. Um, Specifically for 920, you're going to want to create new components for a few things. So like the calculator one, I don't know why it doesn't import it, but um, yep, you'll want to. The module layout, you're going to want to create a new component for that. Missed class and late work, create a new component for that. So that all of these that say do not import, we want them to be pulled over into yours. Some of them are already there, so the institutional policy should be there, so we don't double it on top of. But like the header will already be there. So there's a few things that we don't have to change, but we're going to then finalize it. And then you also have to push the start import of the following content button. Once it does that, you can close it and you should be able to look at your syllabus. Now, that doesn't mean that it's ready to go yet. It's actually not. You need to now customize it and publish it. So you have to customize it by adding your instructor information. You got to adjust your grade weights. You got to look at your late work rules and your modality details, maybe if it's an online class versus a live class. Make it relevant to the course you're teaching. Don't assume it's ready to go right now. So as I look through it, you can see that I have the calculator policy now in there. I have a brief description of my assignments in this one. Anything that's highlighted is specifically hidden so that you can personalize it to your own class. Um, Late work, missed work, what's your policy on that? Um, and after you go ahead and adjust and edit all of those things, you're going to hit the submit button, and that should publish it for your course. You then will probably have to also publish your course in order for your students to see it when the class starts. Also, in order for, you notice that right now there's no class schedule. I think it put it in here in the middle somewhere. Assignment schedule. Notice there's no assignments in there, and that's because the course itself has to be published. So once you publish the course, it'll send those assignments into this schedule, and then they will be seen. If you want to reorder anything, because I usually like to put the assignment schedule near the bottom, you can do that. You can go up here to the reorder option, or it's actually on your sidebar, and you can move anything around. So because the assignment schedule is usually pretty long, I like to grab that and put it down near the bottom so it doesn't get in the way of all these other things that are on the screen. So you can play around with editing yours and then just always remember to hit submit there at the bottom. Hope that was helpful.